copyright notices. If you wish to read, pause the video. The original videos are linked in the description down below. Enjoy. Alright then, so in this one we're gonna see somebody get arrested for exercising their freedom of speech. Yes, he is using a megaphone, which could be excessive noise, or yeah, it could be something stupid. There's always some stupid law in there what minimizes what you can do and what you can't do. But like I say, in this one we're going to watch somebody get arrested for his freedom of speech. So let's just get straight into it.
You brought me the mic. Oh, what a surprise. Sounds like the police radio. Sounds like my mic's become the police radio. That's against my human rights. You can't not hold my microphone away from me. Oh my God, I can't believe this. I cannot believe that. You don't touch me. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. I'm exercising my rights.
Alright then, so I want to apologise for the sound. I have tried my best to kill the sound so it's not ear-piercingly bad. It's still ear-piercingly bad, but not as bad as it is if you go over to his channel and watch it on his channel. If I missed something, please let us know what you hear from this interaction, because the sound is really bad. I can't really hear too much of it. All I know is it's something about his human rights, which freedom of speech, that's what he's doing and that's what he's exercising. Maybe the megaphone, like I said, is a bit excessive, but people do it with speakers and stuff, so maybe not.
That's you, that's all you're like backwards. What's going on? What is going on? Right, are you carefully? Okay. I'm in the candidacy. Right, I've had 6 weeks. I'm telling people about my policies. I'm allowed to. I'm telling people how badly the candidates are. I'm allowed to. That is my right. That's right. That's what I do. That's fine. So for me, I'm glad you do it's fine. Because it's alright. Shut up. Let me talk. Let me talk. That's a song. That's a song. It's a song. Why have I doing it?
Alright then, so it's saying it's his right. He has got a right of freedom of speech as long as it isn't threatening or abusive or any of that sort of stuff, which they can use Section 5, public order offence. But it looks like they're going to use some sort of section. You've seen how many police officers there is there, and then you got that one which has got right in his face and started pushing him. Now, if he's done nothing wrong, why is that officer acting like that?
That's assault. Why have I just had? Like, why have I just had? Like, go and punch me. And say that you're threatening kids. I'm talking to me like that. Look how you got me. Holding me. Threatening. Violent. Terrible. All I do is exercising my rights. Like,
okay then, so correct me if I'm wrong, but what I've just heard here is this officer say, why if I just had complaints that you are threatening people? Right, now if that's the case, why don't you go and get the proof, considering there's like 5 or 6 of you officers there? Go collect the evidence and then go hands-on with this person. This is what is wrong, because in my opinion, that's what he's just said. That's what I've heard him just say. I could be wrong. Let us know in the comments down below if I am wrong, or if you heard him say something different. But that's what I have just heard him say now. Why is it such a massive problem that police act first, ask questions later? That's exactly what has happened here. As you can see, this officer is getting right in this person's face and pointing right in his face. Now, when he did it back, he pushed him back, and then all the others have restrained him. So why is it one rule for them and not for us?
Let go of me! Let go of me!
Okay then, so what you just seen there is a different point of view. I've had to speed it up a little bit because somebody's super slowed it down, so I've sped it up as much as I can so it seems sort of like at normal speed. But what I've just seen there is this person still doesn't know why he's been detained, and they have gone hands-on and quite violent with him. All he has tried to do is remove them from himself, which, like I say, is a bad thing to do. Do not ever try this, because this is what will happen to you. As you've seen, he got slammed to the floor, Batista bombed, or whatever you want to call it, body slammed to the floor, and then he was kneed several times in the back to get control of him. Now, because of all this, they have got to arrest him for something, otherwise they've just attacked an innocent person for nothing. I'm assuming they're probably going to do him for a Section 5 public order offence, and then they're going to try and get the evidence after the fact.
It's too tight! It's too tight! Alright, let me get up. Let me get up.
So this person's videos are all like this, absolutely terrible sound. I can't hear exactly what was said, so I don't know what is actually being arrested for here. I am going to assume it's going to be a Section 5 public order offence, because that's the only thing they can probably get him on. But is a Section 5 public order actually worth 5 police officers and this amount of force? I don't think it is. I personally think maybe threatening language, yes, maybe that should be an offence, but abusive language should be, depending on what abuse, well, no, all abusive language should be allowed under freedom of speech, but that's just my opinion. Freedom of speech should not be censored at all.
This is
So I don't know exactly what's happening here. As you can see, this police officer with the camera has just tried to turn it off. It doesn't know how to do it, but you can hear him complaining how the cuffs are too tight. That's another thing they like to do, or they like to twist your arms right up. I'm not saying this person didn't deserve it. I don't know him. I don't know what he's actually getting arrested for. But in my eyes, if it's just a Section 5, this is unnecessary and unreasonable force.
Have anything on you?
At this point, they've walked him back to the van, and now they're going to search him. That's what you've just heard him say. Have you got anything on you? Now they're going to search him before putting him in the van. Personally, I want to know what it is he's being arrested for. Hopefully, the sound's a little bit better now, so hopefully I can hear exactly what he is getting arrested for.
Detective Inspector is the category you're into here.
Alright, mate. No. Listen, I just wanted to handle this for 6 recorded.
I don't agree with that.
What did you handle?
I will say something, I believe, but I'm not exercising. What's good 10 and what's good 11, you're right.
Maybe giving in there.
What's good 10 or 11, you're right. Please he release the cops. I'm not going to try and run away or anything. Please he release the cops. I'm not trying to run away or anything.
Let me go back and speak. You alright?
I've just fallen.
I haven't. I've got no room, honestly. Can you just release them? I've got no room. Honestly, I've got no hiding. My wrists are very big.
4-7,
So it's just been read his rights. Again, I didn't catch what he was getting arrested for. If any of you did, let us know in the comments down below. But what you've just heard this officer say is, should I go back and get... And then he stopped his sentence right there. Should he go back and get what statements so you can actually arrest him for something? Because if you don't get them statements, what are you going to do him for now? Probably assault on an emergency worker. That's probably what will get trumped up now as you heard that. Are you alright? I've hurt my arm. So that's probably going to get slung on him, assault on an emergency worker, even though it was his own fault for slamming somebody to the ground without, in my eyes, without reasonable grounds to do so.
No, we transport. I've got a suspect here. Can you hold him for transport into custody? Bring that sorry around the corner from Junction 6.
At this point, I'm going to also further arrest you for possession of
CBD.
possession of a class B.
I'm saying it's CBD. So that's fine. I mean, that's, I don't think I'm using on medication. So I'm not going to tell me. Can you get the cuts off now?
Okay then, so now he's also being arrested for possession of a controlled substance. This person is saying it's his medication. Now, if it is his medication, those will get dropped and no further action anyways. But that there is still not grounds to slam him to the floor, considering they didn't have proof that he had anything like that on him at the time of the attack. In my eyes, I'm going to call it an attack because that's what it looked like. 5 men slamming somebody to the ground and kneeing them is an attack to me.
No, there's 10 of you don't need the cuts off. I'm not going to resist. I haven't been in position first there. Thank you.
Is it 4?
It is.
4. Can I just ask, how come you're drifting where?
Because the 10 of you are trying to attack one person.
Right. Have you
I've got a
taken any
phone.
drugs or anything?
No.
You're just very warm.
I'm very one because the 10 of you are trying to attack me.
I've not laid a finger on that.
Well, he's leading because of how he attacked me, so be realistic about it. Someone did it.
Do you understand why you've been arrested?
No, I don't.
Right, so you've been arrested at the moment for Section 5 public order.
Even though I was doing Section 10, Section 10 and Section 11 of Freedom of Rights Act.
So unfortunately the video ends there. It was a Section 5 Public Order Act, so which means they would have to been there and heard the offence happen, which was threatening or abusive language. That clearly didn't happen because he said he had reports that he was being threatening. Now, if just a phone call itself cannot be used as evidence, would have to get a written statement, because if he takes it to court and challenges it in court, there would have to be a witness to this. The police officers clearly was not a witness. There was not there. They had reports and they have turned up and committed this battery in my eyes. So all of these police officers and the excessive force for somebody which might have committed a Section 5 public order offence. Do you see the logic in that? Because I don't. I think it's a complete waste of resources. But they're going to do that, aren't they, when they don't want to actually turn up to burglaries where there is a possibility of them actually getting injured from somebody which is going to defend themselves or run. To respond to actual crimes what needs solving. But like I say, this is just my opinion. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this interaction. As always, like the video, it does open YouTube's algorithm, and I'll catch you on the next one.